welcome back to my vlog, The Adventures of Colonel Daniel Boon, Part 7, the penultimate part. On the 18th day, Colonel Todd, Colonel Trigg, Major Harland, and myself speedily collected 176 men, well armed, and pursued the savages. They had marched beyond the Blue Licks to a remarkable bend of the main fork of Licking River, about 43 miles from Lexington, as it particularly represented in the map, where we overtook them on the 19th day. The savages, observing us, gave way, and we, being ignorant of their numbers, passed the river. When the enemy saw our proceedings, having greatly the advantage of us in situation, they formed the line of battle, represented in the map from one bend of Licking to the other, about a mile from the Blue Licks. An exceeding fierce battle immediately began, for about 15 minutes, when we, being overpowered by numbers, were obliged to retreat, with the loss of 67 men, 7 of whom were taken prisoners. The brave and much lamented Colonels Todd and Trigg, Major Harland, and my second son were among the dead. We were informed that the Indians, numbering their dead, found they had 4 killed more than we, and therefore 4 of the prisoners they had taken were, by general consent, ordered to be killed in a most barbarous manner by the young warriors in order to train them up to cruelty, and then they proceeded to their towns. On our retreat, we were met by Colonel Logan, hastening to join us with a number of well-armed men. This powerful assistance we unfortunately wanted in the battle, for, notwithstanding the enemy's superiority of numbers, they acknowledged that, if they had received one more fire from us, they should undoubtedly have given way. So valiantly did our small party fight that, to the memory of those who unfortunately fell in the battle, enough of honor cannot be paid. Had Colonel Logan and his party been with us, it is highly probable we should have given the savages a total defeat. I cannot reflect upon this dreadful scene, but sorrow fills my heart. A zeal for the defense of their country led these heroes to the scene of action, though with a few men to attack a powerful army of experienced warriors. When we gave way, they pursued us with the utmost eagerness, and in every quarter spread destruction. The river was difficult to cross, and many were killed in the flight, some just entering the river, some in the water, others after crossing and ascending the cliffs. Some escaped on horseback, a few on foot, and being dispersed everywhere in a few hours, brought the melancholy news of this unfortunate battle to Lexington. Many widows were now made. The reader may guess what sorrow filled the hearts of the inhabitants, exceeding anything that I am able to describe. Being reinforced, we returned to bury the dead, and found their bodies strewed everywhere, cut and mangled in a dreadful manner. This mournful scene exhibited a horror almost unparalleled. Some torn and eaten by wild beasts, those in the river eaten by fishes, all in such a putrefied condition that no one could be distinguished from another. As soon as General Clark, then at the Falls of the Ohio, who was ever our ready friend, and merits the love and gratitude of all his countrymen, understood the circumstances of this unfortunate action, he ordered an expedition with all possible haste to pursue the savages, which was so expeditiously effected that we overtook them within 2 miles of their towns, and probably might have obtained a great victory had not 2 of their number met us about 200 poles before we come up. These returned quick as lightning to their camp with the alarming news of a mighty army in view. The savages fled in the utmost disorder, evacuated their towns, and reluctantly left their territory to our mercy. We immediately took possession of Old Chillicothe without opposition, being deserted by its inhabitants. We continued our pursuit through 5 towns on the Miami rivers: Old Chillicothe, Peckaway, New Chillicothe, Will's Towns, and Chillicothe, burnt them all to ashes, entirely destroyed their corn and other fruits, and everywhere spread a scene of desolation in the country. In this expedition we took 7 prisoners and 5 scalps, with the loss of only 4 men, 2 of whom were accidentally killed by our own army. This campaign in some measure damped the spirits of the Indians and made them sensible of our superiority. Their connections were dissolved, their armies scattered, and a future invasion put entirely out of their power. Yet they continued to practice mischief secretly upon the inhabitants in the exposed parts of the country. And we will wrap this up tomorrow. I guess we know basically what happened because now Kentucky is not Indian Territory, right? Make it a great day, and bye for now.